Sefer Bereshit, Parashat Vayigash, second Aliyah. And now, if I come to your servant my father, and the youth is not with us, since his soul is so bound up with his soul, it will happen that when he sees the youth is missing, he will die, and your servant will have brought down the holiness of your servant, our father, in sorrow to the grave. For your servant took responsibility for the youth from my father, saying, if I do not bring him back to you, then I will have sinned to my father for all of time. Now, therefore, please let your servant remain instead of the youth, as a servant to my Lord, and let the youth go up to his brothers. For how can I go up to my father if the youth is not with me, lest I see the evil that will befall my father? Now Yosef could not restrain himself in the presence of all who stood before him. So he called out, "Remove everyone from before me." Thus no one remained with him when Yosef made himself known to his brothers. He cried in a loud voice. Egypt heard, and Paro's household heard. And Yosef said to his brothers, I am Yosef. Is my father still alive? But his brothers could not answer him because they were left disconcerted before him. Then Yosef said to his brothers, Come close to me if you please. And they came close, and he said, I am Yosef your brother. It is me whom you sold into Egypt. And now be not distressed, nor reproach yourselves for having sold me here. For it was to be a provider that God sent me ahead of you. For this has been 2 of the hunger years in the midst of the land, and there are yet 5 years in which there will be neither plowing nor harvest. Thus God has sent me ahead of you to ensure your survival in the land and to sustain you for a momentous deliverance.